Hey, so today I want to talk about probably the most common problem that the majority of my clients have, and it's getting in workouts on their own. So if you feel like you're trying to get into a routine of going to the gym, but you, for whatever reason, and maybe you're not sure what the reason is, you're unable to get into the gym, or maybe you're not able to find time. So I just want to give you a couple tools that I give my clients so that they can start doing the workouts on their own. So I think one of the biggest things is the intimidation factor. When people are first starting to get into the gym, they're not sure what to do. They don't want to look stupid doing it, and they just don't want to feel like they're wasting their time. So the best way to overcome that is just by choosing one thing to do. So like, let's say it's as simple as getting on a treadmill and just doing it for 20, 30 minutes. Doing that is way better than doing nothing. And doing that's also going to help you get into the routine, and I'll talk about that in a second. So I frequently get asked the question, like, because I go to a gym at the university that's actually right by here. I get asked, like, how are you in here every single day? So how I can relate to somebody like that is I just ask, what's a thing that you like to do when you're procrastinating things that you need to be doing? And then they'll say, oh, like, I clean the house, I like watch TV, do all this other, like just do whatever, play games, I don't know. What all I'm trying to say is that how I procrastinate, what makes me feel good is going to the gym. Instead of like I'm horrible at cleaning the house or horrible at like trying to get work done, but I'm very good at procrastinating by going to the gym. So similarly to how I like going to the gym, and that's how I procrastinate, some people feel really good about cleaning the house is because they've been doing it for so long, they feel very comfortable doing it, and that's just how I feel going to the gym. Now I'll explain how that happens. When you do something and you do it very consistently every single day, it becomes a part of your identity. You become very used to doing it. And so that's just the point I'm trying to make with somebody who's looking to get into the gym. Just know that you're gonna feel uncomfortable doing it, but if you do it consistently enough, even 20 minutes a day, it becomes a part of your identity, and it becomes a thing that you like doing because you're used to doing it. And it just becomes like subconsciously easy for you to be able to do. Now, I also wanted to talk about using a calendar and the difference between, okay, so one conversation that I have with my clients is when you're looking at your calendar, what are the common things in your calendar? So a perfect example is I've got to be here for work, I got to be here for school, I have this thing to do, this thing to do, this thing to do. So what we subconsciously do is we put a bunch of things that we need to do in our calendars, and we forget to put things in our calendars, or we never think to put things in our calendars, things that we know is good for us, but we don't think are obligations. So part of this journey is treating your fitness and your health like an obligation. So one thing that you can do right now is you can go into your calendar, plan when you're gonna do your next workout, write it in and stick to it. I like using an online calendar. I'm able to put in like the workout, when I wanna do it, where I'm gonna be doing it, and then I set a notification so that it goes off an hour before I'm supposed to be there, so I know like for sure. Now I don't actually have to do that because I still go to the gym even too regularly, but I use that tool so that if there is something that I need to start doing, I put it in my calendar so there's no way that I can forget to do it, and then I just go and do it. Just to reiterate a couple things that you should do right off the bat: schedule when you're gonna do your workout in your calendar. Make sure you leave a reminder or notification so that you can't forget to go. Make your workout super simple, like one exercise on the treadmill, something, just so that you go and that you're able to get through it, and then prove to yourself that you can make it through a workout. And then who knows, like maybe the next week you can do 2 exercises. In time, you'll be able to do like 6 exercises. It'll take you an hour and you'll feel super confident doing it. And the last thing that I wanted to reiterate is that it takes a while for things to become habits, and you just have to be consistent with it, and you just gotta keep doing it. How long? Maybe 3 months. Maybe you just gotta stick it out for 3 months, work out 3 to 4 times a week, 20 to 30 minutes every single time, and then eventually, subconsciously, it'll be easier and you'll feel more confident and it'll feel more of your identity going to the gym. And I know it doesn't feel like that right away, but that's what you have been doing for all the things that you use to procrastinate with. You're very confident with those things because you've been doing them very often, so you just have to trust me when I say it'll take some time, maybe 3 months, but it will become a part of your identity and you'll feel good doing it. So that's all I want to talk about, and have a great rest of your day.